Hi everyone, my name is Victoria Sorrentino and I am presenting my PowerPoint on healthy eating, modified paleo lifestyle. I'm going to be going through what the paleo diet is and the modifications I made. So for those of you that don't know, it's okay, I'll keep you up to speed. I'm going to see if I can pull my PowerPoint right now, so cross your fingers. Okay. So this is my PowerPoint project. Hopefully you guys can all see it. So for those of you that don't know about paleo, it's kind of an intense diet / lifestyle, but I don't think it's very realistic as a lifestyle because I've gained about 40 pounds since dating my husband and becoming paleo like him. It was hard and not a good fit, even though my husband lost 25 pounds the first month and has been losing ever since our wedding in December. For the last 3 months, I have been practicing my modified paleo, and I'm excited about the way I'm feeling, and I'm excited to share it with you. So here we go. The paleo basics. So the paleo diet focuses on only eating proteins, vegetables, fruits, nuts, and good fats. So as you can see, this food pyramid is much different than the one that you and me have been using since grade school. This eliminates a lot of our basic options and even styles on cooking it. So let me show you the realistic expectations and non-expectations of paleo. So as you can see from this chart, there's a lot of things that are not okay with the paleo diet. Refined and processed foods are not okay. Sugars, candy bars, sweet fruits such as bananas or pineapples, most juices, grains, bread, beans, GMO foods, extracted seed oils, and dairy, although some people consider dairy to be optional. So I felt like denying our systems of grains was excessive, and when I cheated on the diet, my body immediately reacted to storing everything. I would eat a cookie and gain like 2 pounds the next day. So I was really, I guess, demoralized on making all these serious, hardcore changes throughout the week, and then if I cheated a couple times or if I just didn't have time to do it a certain way, I would run into a lot of problems with my weight fluctuating. This diet isn't very conducive for people that have a strict budget, that have busy lifestyles and are on the go all the time, or if you ever like to go and eat out, it's really hard to find menu choices that are conducive with these expectations. It also is really hard to find a calorie point that the paleo diet recommends because you're cutting out all of those carbs. They don't have strict guidelines on calorie intake, which is kind of a problem for us women, that things like that matter, especially when you don't have a lot of time to work out constantly. So I'm going to show you how I decided to change and modify this diet so that I could better implement it for myself. And I ironically first went to the Word of Wisdom just to kind of get a basic, I guess, overlook of what I should be doing and then how I could implement that since my husband was so successful on the paleo diet. And so for those of you that haven't actually read it, I recommend going to DNC section 89. This really helped give me the support and I guess kind of courage to put my foot down with my husband and make some of these changes. So I hope that it is helpful. I found out through more research that a new study from Connecticut College shows that Oreos are as addictive as cocaine. According to the new study, eating the iconic black and white cookies activated more neurons in the rat's brain pleasure center than drugs such as cocaine. I found that really profound and an important element to modifying this diet in a healthy and productive way. Understanding that there are natural sugars and carbs is important to process so that we can make smart choices as we adapt. Carbs are things like bread, pasta, and chips. So we need to adapt and overcome. And these are the modifications that I've made to paleo eating that have made it much more conducive with my household. When I make pizza, I make a cauliflower crust because the dough is the carb-rich focus of the meal. but I may make a few breadsticks or serve a small side of pasta salad with it, just because I was able to cut out the carb-rich food. Doesn't mean that we can't have any carbs whatsoever, but we want to make it so that the entire meal isn't focused on carbs. And the picture on the right are nachos. So when we make nachos or even tacos, it's better to use baked sweet potato chips because the chips are the carb-rich food, so we can replace that with something that isn't so carb-rich and then allow ourselves options like a small side of black beans and rice. The last picture you see here is zoodles, which are spiralized zucchini. And when I make zucchini, I like to substitute with this or spaghetti squash because that is the carb-rich part of this meal. And then I have the option of serving something like a roll with it. This way, these simple changes can allow us to eat some carbs and have a normal balance of grains and other foods normally frowned upon that overload our system. I found that over the last 3 months, introducing some carbs into my diet has helped control my sugar cravings, my resolve, and I've actually started losing weight. So moderation. This is the key to a happy, healthy life. I feel like the actual verbiage that they used in the Word of Wisdom really helped me to make these decisions and to use things sparingly and with good judgment. I haven't lost a ton of weight yet, but my husband hasn't gained any of his weight back either. I have had so much more resolve in keeping up with this lifestyle, and I'm excited about the positive changes happening with my body and my mood and how it affects my relationships. So I hope that was helpful. Let me see if you guys got any of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go and see if all that processed through, but if you guys have any questions or if you guys want recipe ideas or to follow up with me in a couple weeks to see how my waist has changed or if I'm staying motivated, please feel free to do so. I look forward to hearing from you guys and to be able to look at your presentations later. So thank you very much.